Hey, boat friends, April 24th. I hope you're doing well. Now, what do you notice different in this video? No, it's not the Walter J. McCarthy sitting at anchor there on the right, and it's not the beautiful sunrise. The green gate is open. We are right now going to walk down to the very end. For the first time in 2023, the Army Corps of Engineers just opened it up. So we're going to walk down and have some fun and check out that sunrise. But I wanted to show you this huge log that's sitting in there. So sure, there's things that float in Lake Superior, but imagine being in, a personal watercraft or any type of vessel, and you go right over this. I mean, the propeller, that is not going to help things out. But we're next to our friend, the aerial lift bridge. Beautiful morning, 35 degrees. So let's go take our walk for the first time in 2023 down the South Pier. And I kept my eye on Walter J. McCarthy that's sitting there at anchor. Actually, she just came in a few minutes ago. She was set to load in 2 harbors, but just came down here to wait it out at anchor. Give you a shot on the Park Point side. Yeah, it's a Monday, so I figured, by the time I do post this in the afternoon, it's a Monday, so went back to work or whatever people are doing. Get something calming to look at here with the sunrise. Beautiful orange. It's nice to be walking back out here, and it's going to be fun for me because I've really been restricted shooting the ships with these gates. I really like coming down, in particular on the South Pier, because this way I'm going to get a good shot of the Duluth skyline in the background, kind of the side that you don't really see with cams, and it'll give us some more observation spots. Looks like we have another friend here that has never been restricted by those green gates, saying, hey, what is people doing walking down this pier now? Still have some remnants of winter. At some point, that'll be gone. But we're going to walk down here together and check out this beautiful sky. Give you a shot of Duluth as we make our walk down. You do have a person that's fishing down here. There's a particular fish called smelt, and there's a big gathering of people that they go smelting, it's called. Typically you use a net. It's a smaller fish, around 8 inches long. But look at the beautiful sunrise, and you have the Walter J. McCarthy Jr. in the distance, Big Walt, 1,000-footer. I got a bunch of different poles. But yeah, it's really nice to be able to walk down on the South Pier. Now, one thing that I did notice, take a look at the North Pier. North Pier gate is still closed. And I think that's just due to there's a huge pile of ice still there along the wall. So I think it's more of a preventative measure. From what I've heard, they wait for all the ice to be gone. So I think they figured out with that little pile of ice that we just looked at, they're still good to go. So we are right now one of the first people, if not the first, that have walked down to the lighthouse in 2023 on the South Pier. I'm just excited because now I'm going to be able to get these different shots that I want. Here's a better perspective. Now, I've always shown you Park Point from the green gate. That was as far as I could go. Now I'm going to give you a better look at some of these homes and more of that beach line there. But it goes all the way down to the Superior entry. Trying to make that lighthouse out, I couldn't really see it. But we'll stick with this. I mean, how can you go wrong with a sunrise and a 1,000-foot vessel walking down the pier? And another thing that's amazing is I've always thought about this. When you see these violent storms here on Lake Superior, and you see these waves that are crashing over the top of these walls here on the side of me, and then in particular crashing over the top of this lighthouse wall at the end of the pier. I mean, it's a long drop down there, so it just shows you how these waves are no joke. A better shot of the Walter J. Yeah, it's going to be a fun shipping season. It's going to be even funner when I can wear a t-shirt. Still in the 30s, talking about possibly 50 next week, or this week here in Duluth. It's really nice being back out here at the end of one of the piers. You know, some people, they use the groundhog as a way to measure and indicate the start of spring. I use the green gates. When they are open, spring has started. Well, let's take a look at our friend Walter J. McCarthy Jr. Looking good out there. Some interesting graffiti there. Yeah, it's really nice being back out here. Gonna really have a lot more elbow room to play around with to find the best angles for the ships. But take a look at here. I mean, I would say 20 feet at least to go down to the water from this point. So you're talking about some serious waves that make it here, that go right over the top. But here you go, boat friends. South Pier is open. And that's just going to open up more fun. But it's just a great observation spot, and it's been so long since I've been up here. Feels really good. Well, from Duluth, Minnesota, and a beautiful morning that it is, I hope you are doing well when you watch this video. And I will be back with the next ship. Take care, boat friends.